Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's just a very quick video today. I haven't been on here for a while and I just wanted to say welcome back to my subbies, and also big welcome and hello to all my new subscribers. I'm not actually sure what's happened, but YouTube seems to have somehow, I don't know, with their algorithm, and I've had one video that's really received a lot of views, lots of likes, and I'm really grateful for that. So it is only a quick video today. It's mostly Patricia Viramonte's ideas today. I'm going to link everybody below the ideas, but I am just going to start with some of Shabby Dabby Doodah's. I'll be linking her as well. This was an idea she had quite a while back now. I'm not a very quick worker, and these were making altered paper clips. So all of these have just been altered, and I'll just show you one and then we'll go through them. Basically, she got a piece of fabric, which is my back layer, and then just laid up different pages. I've used some music paper and then just one focal image. Popping a piece of card on the back, you glue the other side of the paper clip first, then put your card on, and then that makes a nice you can clip that on. I'll just use this. This is about all I've got handy. You just clip it onto there like that. And if it was on a book page, you can actually then use it to clip something, you know, like a tuck to hold something under. Otherwise, it's just quite a useful and a really pretty little decoration. This is something else that I'm working on. So there's just a variety of different colours. They're all nature, botanical, junk journal-y, shabby chic themed. From various printables that I've got, but they're all the same principle: a piece of fabric, a piece of paper, whether it's book page or plain paper, one focal image, card on the back with your paper clip glued underneath, and then that the rest of the clip is on top of the card, and that's what allows you to clip it on. But obviously it's a hidden paper clip that just makes really pretty embellishment. So that's those, the altered paper clips. And then, like I said, the rest of this video, it's only a short one, is going to be about Patricia Viramonte's ideas, which I just love. These are the corner pockets that she makes. You basically take a square of book page, fold it in half. I think all of these that I'm showing, I've sewn the edge and just ink, pop a doily on. This is just a die cut that I've got, and one image. You pop that on a page. I'll just bring this in just for show. It's actually the wrong, let's show you on this one round. You'd pop it in the corner there, just glue here and here, just the L, and then you could pop something into there, but they look really pretty. This is some I think it's from the Netherlands book page. Obviously if it was the other way round, you could pop that there and that would be like that. So that was Patricia Viramonte's corner tuck ideas. I'm just going to check that I am still in frame. Yep. Another idea she has, for me, she is the queen of book page ideas really. This is again taking a book page, cutting it into a tag shape. I think I put 2 pages together just to make it quite thick. Another piece folded along there. I've then obviously stitched this on the machine, decorate up the bottom flap with just whichever decoration you fancy, and then making another tag again out of book page. That one I've just put some paper around it for journaling on. Pop that in there, and then that becomes a floating pocket. Now you could put paper on the back so you can journal on there, so you'd have more writing space, and then you would just sort of clip that into a journal, or you could actually fix it to a page, and again it would actually make another tuck. That's another idea. This is another style. I haven't finished this off yet, but this is another style of pocket. Just taking a book page, I've actually rounded the corners on here, folding up the bottom, and what I'd probably do is I'd stitch along here first, then put it together and stitch all the way around it, and then you've got another tuck there. And again, you know, depending how you decorate it up to match your book, these are quite handy things to make ahead and just have ready to quickly decorate up to match the theme of the book that you're making. Another Patricia Viramontes idea. This is done in a gardening book. She would usually do hers in just the yellow sort of script really, but I made this up in this. Again, you'd put it on this sort of side of the page if it was the right hand page, and again in there you could tuck. I'm trying to look for something. You wouldn't put this in here, but you just pop things in there and it just makes another tuck on a page. But you could also just glue at the top and the bottom, and then you've got another tuck there as well. So that's quite pretty. Again, you could put paper on the back to journal on, or you could glue it to the page, or just have it as a floating pocket. The last one for Patricia Veramonte's ideas is, and they're all very similar as you can see, but just it depends how you decorate them up. It's still obviously the rectangular and the flap there, which is what you'd put in. This, as you can see, is only partially decorated, and then I'll pop something on here depending a word that might be pertinent to the theme of the journal. Just done some stitching, and that will probably be fixed on, I think. You could always hinge it and actually have it as you know, open out. It could be stuck to the page, but that's Patricia Viramontes, and these are the same, but it just depends how you decorate them up. That's waiting for decoration. And this one is pretty much decorated, just doily on the bottom pocket. You would use something bigger than this, is all I've got to hand, and you just tuck that into there, perhaps a bit bigger. And it's just a nice way to decorate the page, extra journaling space, just something quite interesting to look at. The final thing out of book page, oh no, the second to last thing, is Treasure Books makes these sort of bags out of books. These are so easy to make. You just fold the top, there is your page, just fold the top over. I think I've used 2 or 3 pages thick here, sew around it, and then it makes a lovely, there's a journaling card in there, a lovely pocket. And again, you could glue that to a page or paper clip it in, use it as a tuck itself, but there's just lots of possibilities, a nice way to decorate. And the last thing I wanted to show you, which is not really something that would go in a journal, this is just something that I enjoyed. I can't remember off the top of my head where I had this idea from, but I will find the video and then link it below if you want to make your own. And this is basically using a long, well actually it's several sheets of paper that you glue together in one long strip to start with. That's all it is. And then you go in afterwards with different decorations. So for example, I've done some stenciling, I've done some coffee dyeing in only patches though, sewing on little extra bits and leaving all my threads. That was stenciling, I think. Sewing on a little band, putting in different book page on top of the original, more stenciling, just some interest there, stenciling, adding on that, which I thought could have a nice word on it, and some more stenciling. And then you basically, what she did was rolled it back up again, really bash it into some ink so that all the edges get quite crushed up and dyed, and that looks really pretty. You could afterwards then cut that up to use it as a pocket on a page, like if you just, I don't know, pick that part, you could use it as a pocket. But quite honestly, they're just lovely as little scrolls. I think she does call them scrolls, I'll have to have a look after, but I will list the video. So that was one I made, and I made another one here. Again, stenciling, a bit of stamping, adding on other book page. Just interesting. I can't remember what that was from, but I just loved how that looked. Something out of a science book. And again, even once you've you know, bashed the edges and inked it more, you could use this again as pockets. If they were a bit thinner, you could use it as a belly band. Or yeah, you could just cut it up for decoration. I am thinking of adding more pieces on. I might actually add fabric to that. That is, I think, all I've got for today. I am actually working on a journal. This is part of it, it's not finished yet. It's the first big journal I've made this year. I'm feeling like I'm ready now after all the strangeness of this year, ready to make a journal. So I will probably be showing this next. But again, thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.